Let's jump into the waiver wire. Next week's slate of games includes Toronto with 5 games. That's huge. You could probably pick up Kem Birch. And Portland only has
dynamic Kem Birch.
Yeah, Portland only has 2 games, so it may not be your time to take a flyer on Eubanks or who's the other guy, Watford. But I will jump into it, ironically, with a guy from Portland, Justise Winslow, who's probably, I think he's long-term anyway.
Yeah,
long-term viable.
Definitely.
Anyway, since joining the starters, Winslow's averaging 13.3 points, 6.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and 2.4 stocks. I will not even mention his percentages because they are not safe for work. And don't look at them and expect him to get better because he's been inefficient for his entire career and bricks free throws terribly. But one thing we do know about Winslow is he puts up numbers when he plays. Fills a stat sheet on both ends of the court, can pass a little bit, decent rebounder. He's just a hooper. Okay. I'm not expecting his role to diminish really anytime soon. And if anything, he could get more rebounds because of Nurkic going out, and there's just a ton more usage available.
What I love about Winslow is they have no one else to play on that Portland Trailblazer squad. Yeah. What I hate about Winslow, he might have the ugliest non-center free throw shot in the NBA. That weird left-handed chuck thing that he does. He looks like he's terrified, but a great free agent pickup.
Not terrified of racking up stocks.
No.
Yeah.
Handsy.
Exactly. All right, Ken, who is your available in 50% of leagues suggestion?
Yeah, we mentioned him a lot in the news section. Cameron Payne is rostered in only 43% of Yahoo. A lot of that's because he's been hurt for a while with a wrist issue. He's only rostered in 9% of ESPN leagues. But remember, Chris Paul is out 6 to 8 weeks. Payne's per 36 this season, 18.5 points, 6.4 dimes, 2 trays, and almost 5 rebounds a game. I'm not sure he's going to get 36 minutes, but he's going to get a lot of time with Chris Paul out. Doesn't shoot well from the field. He's a career 42% shooter, but he did shoot 48% last year. Suns only have 3 games next week. As with Winslow, this is a long-term play, though. I just think Payne's going to get a ton of minutes for the Suns.
Yeah, Payne's a guy too. He doesn't even need to start. Like even if the Suns decide to start someone like Aaron Holiday or stick with Cam Johnson and have Devin Booker be the starting point guard, Cam Payne will still get minutes off the bench and his minutes will increase. He's already been productive on a per minute basis last season, this season as well. So those minutes are going to increase, and I totally agree with you, Ken. I think he's one of the better pickup targets right now.
Thank you. Well, Shannon, I think you want to stay in Phoenix. Who's your available in 50% of leagues?
Yeah, I will stay there. It's Cam Johnson. He's the guy who was moved into the starting lineup last night because Cam Payne was not available. Cam Johnson over the past 13 games, he's been a top 100 player over the past 13 games already, with averages of 12.7 points, 3.9 rebounds, 2.5 3-pointers. And his percentages are stellar: 49% from the floor, 88% from the line. He will get you, maybe get you some steals. Don't really block shots at all. But he is a guy who, it's like I said, it's possible the Suns will have Cam Payne come off the bench and kind of lead that second unit, be a breather for Booker if he's handling the ball too much. And if that's the case, Cam Johnson could be the guy that sticks to the starting lineup. They looked well. They looked good last night with that setup, although it was against OKC, correct? So
yes,
can't read too much into it.
But guys shooting 43% from behind the arc all season long. Yeah. Great 3-point shooter. That doesn't change whoever he's playing.
Yep, exactly. I mean, Cameron Johnson should already be owned, or he should be rostered in more leagues already.
He's available in half of Yahoo leagues. Half.
And 90% of ESPN leagues. Like it's baffling to me. He's already established himself basically the top 100 player over the past month, and there's upside for more. So he absolutely should be picked up.
Yeah. East Coast bias, I think.
Alex,
go ahead. Dive into your long shot of the week, Alex.
Yeah, my long shot. Denny Avdia 23% roster in Yahoo, 6% on ESPN. Past 5 games, 12.5 points, 7.5 boards, 2 assists, and 1.8 stocks in 31 minutes. To me, like Avdiya's not a home run guy. He just he's kind of to keep the baseball analogies going. He's just eating minutes right now while the Wizards kind of deal with injuries and the roster reconstruction. But positive notes and something that I look for a lot. He's taking 3 free throws a game, which doesn't sound like a lot, but given his usage rate, it's actually pretty high, and 4.4 threes. So that's a pretty nice combination. And he can pass a little more than I think he's shown. Although Ish Smith, Raul Neto, and Kyle Kuzma are not afraid to just kind of dominate the ball there. But so I think he's, maybe back end 12 team, put him in when they have 4 games, kind of a guy. Should probably be rostered in more than at least 23% of Yahoo leagues at this point.
This is just like your Winslow suggestion. You're mining for gold on trash rosters where somebody's got to get minutes. And hey, pedigree, what was he? Number 7 pick overall? Washington should do everything possible to still try to develop him.
Yep.
Yeah. Absolutely. He's only 21, still tons of upside. He's a much better rebounder than I thought he would. He had a big 15 rebound game before the All-Star break. I think there's plenty of upside here. There will be plenty of opportunity for rebounds playing alongside a hobbled Thomas Bryant and Kyle Kuzma, who's not necessarily known for his rebounding acumen. So I like him. I think he's a solid pickup.
In correction, he was a 9th overall pick in 2020. My apologies to Wizard fans.
Ken, who's your long shot?
My long shot, kind of maybe debating whether he should be my dull pick or long shot. Luke Kennard back into getting minutes with a hurt Norman Powell for the Clippers. Guessing who's going to score on this Clipper squad, not easy. But Kennard's back in the picture after, frankly, everybody dumped him after that Powell trade.
Yeah, he's seen 23 minutes and at least 23 minutes the past 2 games. Scored 25 points the most recent one. He's all right. He's kind of he's been fine all year.
I mean, you need threes. He's going to chuck them. It's up to you. Yeah.
They paid him for a reason. They're going to at least play him.
That's right.
It's going to be a roller coaster, right? Ups and downs.
Right.
But he will have
Morris one night, and then it'll be Kennard, and then it'll be Mann, and it's Jackson. But there's going to be some highlights there, especially if you need threes.
Yeah, fun team. All right. So my long shot of the week. We mentioned 2 of the guys earlier, so I'll run over them quickly. Isaiah Jackson's probable for tonight. I do believe as long as Miles Turner out, I think Jackson will carve out a big enough role in the Pacers front court that he will be worthy of consideration in like 14 team leagues. So if you went out and picked out Terry Taylor or one of those other guys in a deeper format, Jackson might be a better solution for you there. Trendon Watford, like discussed, Nurkic is out for at least a month, which means he's probably out for the rest of the season.
Not exactly Cal Ripken.
No. And that team, I mean, it's Eubanks and Watford. They don't really have any other center on that roster who they can plug in. So Eubanks could continue to start. He hasn't shown me enough to make me think he'll hold off Watford, who the team just committed to for 5 years. I mean, it's a no-brainer that they end up giving Watford more of a look, whether, it could just be more minutes off the bench, but I firmly believe he'll end up in the starting lineup. And then lastly, a name to just toss out, if you're very desperate, Rajon Rondo. He started for the Cavs last night. He could continue to start. It kind of remains to be seen what's going to play out with the injury situation and the guards. The guards. The Cavs just been so shallow. So every time Garland, Sexton's out for the season, obviously. Garland missed last night's game. It's kind of to be determined how long Garland's going to miss. Same thing with LeVert. He also missed last night's game. So you just really need LeVert's out 1 to 2 weeks. It really depends. If Garland's out as well, he's receiving treatment for his back. That's tough to judge. I wouldn't be surprised if he misses at least a couple games because of it. But Rondo is at the very least a streaming option. Hopefully it's a league that doesn't include turnovers.